Hey, if you're like me and you're limited on time, limited on space, limited on finances, and you live in a rural area, then perhaps starting a home gym would be the best investment for you. So today I want to just take a look at a few things that I have here. I've had to piece this together because it doesn't all come together in one unit. So what we're looking at today is the Body Champ bench and the Body Champ squat rack. Now, this is going to allow you to do a full body workout as long as you have the weights to go with it. I had to buy the bar separate. I had to buy the bumper plates separate and my dumbbells separate, but I've just, as I said, kind of pieced it all together. So we're going to look at this bench and squat rack so you can get an idea of what it has to offer and if it's going to be the right choice for you. So I do have the 2 pins pulled here for the squat rack because it is currently set up for the bench press. Now on the bench press, you can have it up on the rack or you can have it on the lower rack. Now this I think is going to be this is what I would call a safety rack. So if you are trying to squeeze out that last rep, you're not able to do it, you can drop it onto the lower rack rather than having to push it and extend your arms all the way up to reach the top rack. So it's a nice bench. I'm not going to say it's the sturdiest of benches. You do have the front end here, which seems loose, but that's only because it's completely adjustable. And you can adjust this by pulling the pin, and you can go up with it or you can go down with it just like that. So there's not a great deal of variation to it, but there is some variation. There's also a handle right here. I know that it's hard to see, but wheels on the front make this super easy to move if you are doing the bench or pulling it out for the squat. So I just want to show you this with this lightweight here. So my rack is at its lowest level right now, and I'm a short guy. I'm 5'4", and so my arms aren't real long, but I can use that lowest setting in order to do my bench press. Now, if I get to the place where I'm stuck, then I can bring this back here, and rather than falling on my head and being a skull crusher, I can just drop it on the lower rack. Now, that lower rack is also super helpful if you are doing something like shrugs, or you want to use that as a place to set for your cleans. So you can just walk up to it, and it's going to be just about waist high, and you can use that for your shrugs and then set it there. Or if you're doing something like today, I'm going to be doing squat presses. I can come in, I'm only coming in from the other side just to show you what this looks like here. So what I would do, and then press it up. I know you can't see me in that frame, but that's what it would look like. Now the bench is also adjustable from a flat bench. You can go down to a decline bench to do your decline presses, or you can have it declined for some sit-ups. And then you can also have it inclined to whatever degree works best for you, or you can go into a full seat so that you can do your shoulder presses. Now, if you did want to use the rack, Now, if you did want to use this as a squat rack, you can raise these up 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5, 6 different levels. Boy, you can do that for a tall guy right there. And that's going to be able to hold the weight. So completely adjustable, a couple inches at a time, depending on your size. So it's a really sturdy rack. I like it. You can put it up against the wall. The feet are spread long enough that your plates are not going to touch the wall if the support legs are touching the wall. Plenty of distance there. So that's the Body Champ squat rack, adjustable squat rack with the adjustable bench for the incline, decline, shoulder presses, things of that nature. I think that, again, if you are putting together your own home gym, the Body Champ with the versatility, with the price, I think it's a really good starter squat rack and starter bench, and it's going to get your gym up and going.